guys, welcome to Frost and Fist. I am Freak, and as you know, I play the Imperial Fist, and I'm here with my good friend
Wolf Brother Methos, tonight playing the Space Wolves.
Guys, we got something really awesome tonight. This is our first full and complete battle between the Frost and the Fists, and we're going to showcase this battle rep for you guys. We're not going to make it all super lengthy. We're going to try to cut it down, right, Methos?
That's right. We're going to be doing a micro battle inspired by the 40K Orcs.
I love that 5-minute feel. He just cuts right down to it. Really cool. So we're going to try to do that as well. So let's see what happens, right?
Definitely. And one of the things Freak said to me yesterday, he's like, actually, there's been a couple people at the store who've been wanting to play me lately. I'm starting to feel kind of popular. Guys, you know, if you've been playing for a while, there is the new blood in the water kind of thing going on. And not necessarily that somebody's trying to get over on a new player, just someone new to play, some new army, somebody's new strategies and tactics. And right now, that's going to be my man Freak, but that's okay because we need to get him blooded in battle.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky because every time I, approach someone or someone approaches me, they're like, "Yeah, I want to play you," and it's almost like them saying, "I want a piece of you." Yeah, and so yeah, it's starting to get a little creepy now.
But no one's got first dibs other than your Wolf Brother Methos.
So we'll see, guys. Check it out. Okay, so what we have here, we're going to showcase my my army. What I'm bringing is a wow, I can't even talk today. Got a squad of tacticals, and right behind him is my Dreadnought. Super Dreadnought, love it. He's got the, yes. Oh, that's right. He's got a flamer here. And, of course, my Dreadnought has the missile launcher and twin link last cannons. Right here in the middle, we got my assault squad with the Sergeant, and he has the Eviscerator. Pretty freaking cool. And, of course, right in the back, you can see the man amongst men. That is Captain Lysander, and he is ready to do battle damage. All right, moving along. Yeah, the guy, he's passed out, probably drunk. Got to talk to him. But this is my Devastator squad. We've got the heavy plasma, and the other guy's got a heavy bolter and last cannon, and, of course, a rocket launcher. And then, of course, we got the veteran sergeant. And here we've got our scouts that are ready to do some serious sneaking and peeking. We got the rocket launcher, and everyone else is carrying sniper rifles ready to pelt someone in the head. And, of course, for transport, we are using the land speeder Storm. They carry these guys around to make sure that they get to their final destinations. Methos?
All right, guys, my loadout tonight, starting with 1 pack of Blood Claws with a flamethrower taking a Rhino. And if I'm taking Space Wolves, I got to have the Thunder Wolf Cavalry, 3 Storm Shields, 2 Chain Swords, and 1 Frost Axe. Then I've got behind them my Dreadnought, Venerable Dreadnought tonight, Twin Link Las Cannon, Missile Launcher. I've got a pack of Grey Hunters over to the left here, and they are bolters except for 1 flamethrower. They have been upgraded with the additional close combat weapons. Taking a land speeder in the back with heavy bolters. 1 pack. These guys look a little chaos tonight. I don't actually own any Swift Claws, but I've been wanting to try them out. And before I buy them, a friend of mine is loaning me his Chaos Bikers. And these Chaos Bikers are going to represent Swift Claws for me tonight. My HQ for the unit, my Warlord for the night, will be my favorite Bran Redmaw. I love him because you spend the whole game waiting for him to wolf out and become that bloodthirsty werewolf. I love it. And I think he'll be a good matchup for Dorn.
Hey, guys. All right, so right now we're actually going to go over deployment. All right, so on the table. Can you see that okay? All right, Methos got the camera. All right, so basically we've got Lysander, and he is surrounded by the tactical squad. He is going to kind of hang around with those boys there. And, of course, we got the scouts kind of sitting back here waiting to head out and speed on to that land speeder. And of course, the Dreadnought is ready to move as well. So everybody's kind of staged. The Devastator squad is up on this hill, and we're kind of using this guy as a cherub, right? So we're designating the cherub to the last cannon guy. He can only use that once. And once he uses that, that's it. So he can re-roll a failed hit roll. And right here, we've got our assault squad with the sergeant ready to rip someone with the eviscerator. All right, now we're going to move on to this side of the table. Did I cover everybody on that? Okay, so on this side, we're going to... Matter of fact, let me turn it over to Methos because he can tell you better what he's got.
All right, everybody. We've got a hammer and anvil.
This is the
Dawn of War. We've got a Dawn of War deployment. I swear I've been playing this game for a while. We've got a Dawn of War deployment going across the table. That'll be awesome for my Thunderwolf Cavalry. At the back right of the corner, I know he's got those Devastators, and he does, at the moment, have first turn. So I've got my Dreadnought and my Landspeeder hanging out behind this bunker here. I've got my Grey Hunters ready to move up. My Rhino with Brand Redmaw and some Blood Claws hanging out in the Rhino. Cavalry ready to charge behind the tank. Swift Claws ready to go from the side. And we've got the big building in between because I'm going to want to keep those heavy weapons from me as I charge towards his face. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and steal the initiative. So come on, 6. Oh, nowhere close.
All right, so first turn. Okay, guys, so we're at the top of round 1 or turn 1. And kind of show you what's happening. First of all, I went ahead and drew my first card. And, of course, it was Supremacy, which I'm to hold at least 2 objectives, which I was able to do starting with my assault squad. They were able to capture objective number 1. As you can see, they're right here, well within 3 inches of the objective. And then right here, the Landspeeder screamed towards the next objective, captured objective number 3. And so far from the Landspeeder, with that heavy bolter, was able to take out one of Methos' wolves, the swift, what is a bike, right? And took him out. And he actually failed to do the armor save. And he even jinked. What is that like? All right, so on to the round 2, right? We're actually bottom of the first round.
All right, you beautiful people. Bottom of turn 1, Space Wolves. I had my Dreadnought move up to get a better angle on that assault squad back there. Just in front of it, my Landspeeder moved up so I could activate its triple shots from the heavy bolters. Rhino moved forward 12 inches. And after some firepower from all 3 of those, took out 2 of the assault fists holding that objective over there. But with balls of steel, they rolled double 1s, and they refused to budge. The rest of the team moved forward, taking to take cover behind the building and moving in for a sneak attack on the fists over here on the left. Now, we're setting up because it looks like it's almost time for some Hammer of Wrath action. I'm thinking turn 2. The Wolves are going to get their chance to hit some fists in the face.
All right, guys, we're at the top of turn 2, and not a lot of action from the fists. We did. I think we did. That's all we did. I think the guys. If you look over here, the guys in the Landspeeder, I think they got out and mooned them, and so now they are blinded right here. And so I think they're blinded here for this turn. But basically what happened is we popped them a couple of shots with the heavy bolter. No good. We also attempted 4 shots with the sniper rifles, but again, no good. This biker just seems to be like on something, right? He is dodging every bullet imaginable. The Dreadnought made an attempt with the last cannon and missile launcher, and of course he right through the window, makes it, but once again, these guys just kind of brush it off like it's nothing. So it's uneventful for the fists at the moment. We moved our assault squad out of the way because we've got some heavy hitters on their way, barreling down the terrain here, and of course, some good cover will be very, very advantageous at the moment. So that is it, and no objectives. Yeah. So so far, no objectives at this time on the top of round 2, and we'll see what happens. So I hate you, man.
So a productive round from the Space Wolves. So bottom of turn 2, and my land speeder over here has come up on this hill and shot over to the Devastator squad, removing their heavy bolter guy. I know that favor is about to be paid back in turn with some las cannons and plasma cannons coming my way soon, though.
Better believe it.
Up in the middle, my Grey Hunter squad has moved into the structure here, taking cover and taking a shortcut back towards the Devastator squad. And you can see next to it, my Rhino has pulled up directly in front, flatting out to get to the Devastator squad, just daring that Devastator squad to let Brand Redmaw out. You can see over here, it looks like Captain Lysander in the back is over here close to the Rhino, so it looks like Brand Redmaw and Lysander may be coming to a head soon. And I think that would be epic to see Brand Redmaw and Captain Lysander going toe-to-toe, Brand Redmaw wolfing out and taking on that monstrous werewolf form to take him into battle. My Swift Claws have moved up. They shot at the tactical squad. They failed to their charge. But you see what's wrecked over here is the Land Speeder Storm. My Dreadnought came down off of its perch, fired a missile and then a last can, taking out the Land Speeder Storm and forcing the scout squad out. Then they were set upon by the wolves. In Overwatch and a round of combat, they managed to put a wound on 2 of the wolves, but then the wolves set upon them, killing 1 in Hammer of Wrath and 2 in combat. Now, they didn't do that well in combat because they were blinded from the Land Speeder Storm, but that actually may be to my benefit, thank you, Freak, because by not being able to wipe out that squad that turn, they stay locked in combat and they cannot be blasted to bits by the Devastator squad and the Dreadnought in the upcoming turn. I did get to score both of my objectives, Overwhelming Firepower and Big Game Hunter, so that puts me up to 2 points. Along with my First Blood, got a total of 3 points. I'm ahead of Freak by 1 point at this time. So we're going on into turn 3, and we're going to see if the Space Wolves can take a win and make sure that these Imperials get fisted.
All right, guys, we are back, and it has been grueling. We have been tit for tat, and the Wolves are definitely given the fists fits. So let me show you what's going on here. We definitely lit up the tank. That Rhino came out marching down, barreling down, think he was going to get curbside assistance, and was denied. The Devastators were able to make total rubble of that, and as you can see, it is on fire. Of course, they fully deployed, and now the true contents have poured out onto the battlefield, and those are the guys that really scare me. All right, so we also were able to achieve 2 objectives, and we took out some of the bikes as well. Remember, they were in this area here, and of course, the what is it? I'm tired, but the Dreadnought was able to take him out as well. So this is going to get really dicey because we still have a Dreadnought on the other side, and we have Land Speeder also kind of barreling his guns at us. So this is going to be a very interesting battle, and we still got guys on the inside, and if you can see. So this is far from over, and it will just get bloodier. So we'll see if the Imperial Fist will make it out of this alive. And, yeah, well, we'll see you the next time.
All right, guys, we are at the bottom of turn 3, and the Wolves have been putting in work. You can see here my Dreadnought had line of sight through the windows at his Dreadnought, and funnily enough, could only see the crotch of the other Dreadnought, the crotch in the main body.
And this happened.
When you take a las cannon to the crotch, it's time to call it a day. And that's exactly what this Dreadnought did here. So, Fist Dreadnought is out. But they took a couple whole points from him. The Wolves maneuvered over the wall, miraculously passing all of their dangerous terrain tests, and came in from the back to attack the rear. The groin shot from the las cannons actually immobilized that Dreadnought, so the Dreadnought could not turn around and face the Thunderwolves. Thunderwolves managing to take the rest of the whole points out on the Dreadnought.
Yeah, they humped his leg to death.
That's actually pretty good, yeah. From the side here, we took out another Devastator squad. Grey Hunters came out to play, and the Blood Claws and Brand Redmaw, they after having emergency exited the Rhino, moved forward to try and challenge Captain Lysander, but failed their charge. So this round I scored Take No Prisoners on the Dreadnought. I'm now 1 point ahead of Freak again, and we're moving in to the top of turn 4.
Right, so let's just put it this way. The Fists are getting spanked by their older brothers, their older siblings. So not very good. Doesn't look too good for them right now. Of course, it's already, close to 1 o'clock in the morning, right, Methos? And I'm buck tired. But it's been a very good and epic battle. Let's take a look at the damage because there is a lot of it. Of course, you all know that my Dreadnought has been out of commission thanks to that other Dreadnought who pretty much took him out by the crotch. And, of course, the Dreadnought got his butt ate by the rest of the Wolves that attacked him from behind. But my Devastator squad got picked off again. I'm down to 3. And, of course, the... drawing blank again. What's going on, Methos?
I think we're about to encounter a Lysander versus Brand Redmaw moment.
That's right. It's the scariest moment ever faced, and we're about to do a face-off here. It will be most definitely interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Matter of fact, my left eye is staring at my right eye. That's how tired I am. But it's going to be fun to see what happens. We were able to move the assault squad a little further in to make some pot shots, but they were completely unsuccessful. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work, Methos. Only lucky rolls. Oh, and by the way, what the heck is with all the 6s? I'm going to tell you right now, Methos does not roll 6s. I don't care who you talk to, he doesn't roll 6s. He rolls 1s every daggone time, and he has rolled 26s in a row. So I don't know who he sold his soul to, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so there's something going on, some mojo, so I'm not crazy about it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right, so that is the end of our game, beautiful people of YouTube. It was a crazy game, totally not normal. I never throw 6s, and I think I threw 90% 6s tonight.
It's unbelievable.
I was on fire, and I would mostly be happy about that if I weren't trying to get somebody to be excited about the game.
I would question his soul if he does it again next time.
I mean, if there's a deal I need to make with somebody, if there's a deity out there, you know.
All right, so
I want to continue to throw 6s. I'm begging. No. Anyways, let's take a look at the battlefield here. So I won in number of objectives, and I won in, I had First Blood, I had Line Breaker, and so I won as far as points goes. But over here, a moral victory for Lysander. Notice that Lysander stands alone.
Right, there was a challenge issued.
There was a challenge issued. I threw down the gauntlet, and Branton Redmaw stood up to the captain, only to be knocked into the stars with the fist of Dorn.
Oh, that was a beautiful thing. That has got to be one of. I can walk out, at least with a partial victory, that at least Lysander lived up to his reputation.
It hurts my soul a little bit. Brand Redmaw is one of my favorites, but it was really cool to see Lysander get in there and devastate something.
It really was, but overall it was a good game, good match. I tell you what, the Wolves are relentless. I've never seen the full brunt of the Wolves until tonight. And
that's why I love my cavalry. They're fast, they put in work, and they get it done.
Yep, they attack like packs.
Carnage all over the field. Thanks for joining us for our very first battle report, and we hope to bring you more sometime soon.
Till next time.
Stay frosty.